This video will focus on standards 4.NF.5 and 4.NF.6. These standards focus on fraction equivalence with denominators 10 and 100, as well as decimal notation for fractions with a denominator of 10 and 100. This standard continues the work of equivalent fractions by having students change fractions with a 10 in the denominator into equivalent fractions that have a 100 in the denominator. Student experiences should focus on working with grids rather than algorithms. Students can also use base 10 blocks and other place value models to explore the relationship between fractions with the denominators of 10 and denominators of 100. In this example, students use base 10 blocks to represent 3/10ths by shading in 3 columns on the tenths grid. Overlaying a hundredths grid allows students to visually see the equivalence between 3/10ths and 30 hundredths. A strong understanding of the equivalence between fractions with a denominator of 10 and fractions with a denominator of 100 is an important foundation for working with decimals. Standard 4.NF.6 focuses on using decimal notation for fractions with denominators 10 or 100. Decimals are introduced for the first time in 4th grade. Students should have ample opportunities to explore and reason about the idea that a number can be represented as both a fraction and a decimal. Students make connections between fractions with denominators of 10 and 100 in the place value chart. By reading fraction names, students say 32 over 100 as 32 hundredths, which allows students to understand and rewrite this as 0.32 or represent it on a place value model as shown. This also enables students to understand that 32 100ths can be expanded to 3/10ths and 2 100ths. Students represent values such as 0.32 or 32 hundredths on a number line. 32 hundredths is more than 30 hundredths or 3/10ths and less than 40 hundredths or 4/10ths. It is closer to 30 hundredths, so it would be placed on the number line near that value. For more information on this standard, please visit the website.